Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the Bookit sports community and around the world. We're back for another episode of the morning after. It's officially a Monday. Sorry for the delay. Apologies for the delay. We're going to have a hard 30 and get you guys out of here. It's already 11. Don't worry. I'm seeing clock. Hard 30. We're going to get you guys to BTL, but we're back for the morning after. Somebody grab me my broom ski. Somebody grab me my broom ski. Broom ski, bang. Clean swept yesterday, not going to lie. Felt like I woke up hungover as fuck. Just saw the board so well. Dodgers plus 1.5 against the Braves. I feel like it's kind of fade Brave season. I feel like they're not who we thought they were last year.
Funny thing,
It's also just the Dodgers.
The power rankings just came out, and they are 6th, the Braves.
Wow.
Yeah.
Am I sharp on baseball or what?
You might be.
I took the Stars for Lauren. I was like, you know what? I'm done fading the hometown team. Game 7. Let's see if we can get it done in Dallas. Man, that game was sweaty.
Yeah, that was a great game.
I don't know if you watched that game,
I
but
did.
that game was fucking. Ottinger is unbelievable.
Yeah, he is.
Unbelievable.
He was
Wyatt
cracked
Johnston is literally Sidney Crosby.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know when he became Sid Crosby, but he had 7 points in 7 games.
Yeah, that first goal
Holy shit.
was a little lucky.
Yeah,
that
but we
puck
take
did
those.
bounce straight.
We take those.
That was crazy. Like VGK literally right before his first goal, VGK literally missed a wide open net, and then 10 seconds later, Dallas scores on the other end. That's
nuts.
That's got to be soul sucking for
like
VGK.
literally soul sucking.
Yeah.
Like actually like soul suckage. But it just feels like VGK just collapsed though, dude.
It did.
Like just not to take away from the Stars, collapsed.
Maybe those old veterans are getting a little too old.
A little too old, dude.
Could be.
For a 7-game series, a little too old. I will tell you what though, the Stars are fucked. Hey man, I was all in on the Dallas Stars. I was all in for the Dallas hype, the Dallas vibes. But you got the Avs coming up. That's a 4-0 sweep. Yeah, that might be. Like that might be a 4-0 sweep. But give them their flowers. Great win against VGK.
Yeah,
give it up for the boys. Give it up
Huge
for the
win.
boys. Great win for VGK. I didn't touch the Magic Cavs series. Thank God that's over. Let's just as a community come together. Thank God that's over.
dude, did you see the total in that game?
No.
Pre-game, it was 194.5.
I don't even think it went over.
It went over.
Oh, it went over?
Yeah,
Oh
I think they
my
had like
God.
200 points, but still, like 190. I don't think I've ever seen a total that low
That
in the NBA.
is moose shit.
Yeah,
That's literally moose shit.
dude, and I think the Cavs had like damn near 30 points at half, and they ended up winning.
I know they
Going
were down like
crazy.
15.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I was so hungover, I slept through the first half of that game. Think about
that
how
was a
late
good
that
game. I watched
in
it. It was
the day.
actually a really
Holy
good
shit.
game.
Yeah, I mean, I watched the fourth quarter and I live bet the Magic plus 8.5. That was not the bet.
Yeah.
That was not the bet. Let's be honest, it was not the bet. The Derby was fucking sick as always.
Awesome.
As always, the Derby was sick. We took the Phillies in the over, by the way. The Phillies in the over in the Diamondbacks game. That was a clean sweep. That was a clean sweep. Also took the over in the Rangers Canes. You want to call me sharp? I don't mind. If you want to call me that, I'm not saying I am, but if you want to call me it, that's fine by me. The Derby was cool. Always a great vibe. What am I doing? Catching Freedom in just a touch. I mean, they never had a chance. I think Catching Freedom ended up getting fourth. It
Yeah.
was just never them.
Did you
It was never them.
Did you see that dude that bet Trent $200 and he could pick 15
The fact that
horses?
you didn't pick the winner and 15 horses out of a 20-horse race is absurd.
Fucking insane.
It's absurd.
15 horses.
Like literally
Dude,
absurd.
me and Carmen had Sierra Leone. Soul sucked. Another soul suckage.
Souls are getting sucked this weekend.
They
dude.
were.
I'll tell you what.
Oh,
Souls
they
are
were.
getting sucked. I'll say this though. I love the Derby. I think it's so much fun. But the fact that we get going for the whole day, just for 2 minutes,
I know,
it's
it's-
just
yeah.
like it's fun. But the
Yeah.
minute it's over, you're like, wow, that's what we were getting excited for.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
that was it.
Yeah.
That's what we were getting excited for.
me and my buddies were golfing, and all the girls like hung out. They went to a bar, and they're like, "Where should we watch the race?" I'm like, "I don't think it really matters. Like, it's on for 2 minutes and it's done. So don't really dedicate where
The
you're going."
pageantry
over there.
pregame isn't that
Yeah,
crazy. They
exactly,
just walk
yeah.
them to the gates and then they
Yeah.
go. It's not really anything nuts. All right, let's run the graphic. Let's talk about what happened in the world.
Let's do it.
What in the world? The segment where
Playback.
Josh and I talked about what happened in the world last night. And Netflix premiered a live roast of Tom Brady last night.
Unreal.
Did you watch it?
I did watch it.
Couple things off the top. Thank God for Tony.
Mm-hmm. It
If you guys watch Kill Tony, I've only seen a couple. Thank God he was there.
was unreal.
Because he went on. It was literally watching like a murderer do work.
Yeah.
Like he literally
A
just
murderer.
went guy by guy and just fucking took everyone's legs out as he
did.
moved across.
So good.
Ben Affleck, what the fuck was that?
That was so weird.
Ben Affleck, what the fuck was that?
So weird.
Like, what was that? He just got up there and was like, you know what, a fan doesn't bitch in the DMs.
Yeah. Like,
A fan's got your back. And Bill Belichick, why aren't you ever happy? Like, that was the weirdest shit I've ever seen.
I didn't really understand that.
And I'll tell you what. As a community, Kevin Hart fucking nailed us. I don't know what it is about white males, but we love a good dick joke. And the fact that there was like 9 right after he said
Yeah.
that is unbelievable.
So good.
And when I think about my buddies, when we were on sports teams and we hang out, there's dick jokes flying.
All the time.
So I don't know
All the
how he
time.
fucking nailed us like that, but he fucking nailed us.
Oh, he did.
Like
Dude,
nailed us.
Who do you think was the best person? He was Tony.
I think Tony was the clear best. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought Nikki Glazer.
I was about to say Nikki Glazer did a job.
I thought that
dude.
she might have been the best. She was so good.
Nikki Glazer. You know who else killed it? Drew Bledsoe.
Yeah, his delivery was like very, very
Unbelievably
good.
good.
Yeah,
Rob Gronkowski is actually brain dead.
yeah, his was so bad.
He got up there and just
He
was
was just-
like spewing.
Yeah,
But you know what though? He was the punching bag the whole night. So I think
Oh,
he
yeah.
got up there and just saw red and just wanted to
Yeah,
like say
for
some
sure.
real foul shit. Because he was everyone that went up there called him an idiot. Like he was just like brain dead, brain rot, like clearly seeing red, just spewing.
dude, the best joke of the night might have been when Nikki Glazer was like, even Grog knew not to get into crypto. I know that's not real money. That was so fucking.
And then Kevin Hart gets up there and he was like, I did. Kim
That was
Kardashian
so
getting
good.
booed was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
That was great.
Why?
I don't know.
Does she have like beef with Tom?
No, I think they used to date. Like
That
was
was
like a
the
rumor.
weirdest shit of all time. She's got up there and just, boo. It's the
Yeah.
most Boston crowd thing of all time. Though. You
Yeah.
know, all the Patriots fans flew out to LA for that.
Oh yeah,
They were just booing him. Sam J was weird.
I thought that she was good. It was
I don't know,
weird, but I thought
she
she
just
was
came
good.
with like too much aggression, and it was
Yeah.
just like, who? I don't even know who you are.
Yeah, I didn't know who that was.
Did you know
either.
who she was
No,
before that?
No, I thought she was pretty good though. I don't
She
think
just
was
came with
bad.
a little too much aggression for me. I don't know what the fuck or who the hell wrote for Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura, but they were horrible.
You thought they were bad?
That was just like, it was just like they were trying to act.
It was, yeah. That's what I didn't like. Is like they were like putting on a show, like
yeah.
a little 2-man show. I didn't like
They were
that.
like, you know who he looks like? Who does he look like, Bert? And it was just
Yeah.
like, dude, what are you two doing? Like, you two are way funnier than this.
I thought it was the only thing that like had me cracking up during their set was that how hard Bert was laughing the entire time.
Yeah, he
like
couldn't
he was
stop.
making me laugh.
You couldn't stop.
The picture of Tom Brady with the football, like him saying like, was he pregnant with the
That
football?
was funny.
so
That
good.
was funny.
That was so good.
I tell you who I didn't mind, as always, and he kills every time he does something. Andrew Schultz was awesome.
He was good.
He's just so good. I'll tell you what, though. The one thing that I feel like was missing from this roast, and I feel like guys that have done a lot of roast before were doing it, and it's
Mhm.
kind of what makes roast special, is like Kevin Hart and Jeff Ross, when you make fun of them, they'll like get out of their seat and they'll like walk
Clap,
or they'll
yeah.
like make like a face or like act like they're going to go up to the person that's roasting. I don't think a lot of those guys have ever done roast before.
No,
So
yeah.
they just kind of like sat there and would like laugh.
Yeah.
But like the funny part about a roast is when you like buy into it.
Yeah.
Like when Kevin Hart like stands up and is like, what the fuck, every time someone makes fun of him. But like Andrew Schultz did it a little bit, but I mean, Jeff Ross is just a goat.
Yeah. He's so
He just
good.
does these roasts, goes up there like murders, and then just gets killed for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like he's just the easiest guy to make fun of in the world, and he just like sits there and gets murdered.
Dude, have you seen him like flaming or roasting the like prison, like the prisoners and shit like that?
No.
He like goes to prisons and
I
like
haven't-
roasts
I've
them.
heard
You
that, I
gotta
haven't
watch
seen
that.
it.
It's so he does like the or New York Fire Department, New York Police Department too. It's so
Oh, he
good.
does?
Yeah, it's so good.
I mean, he's so good at roasting.
He's
It's crazy.
unreal.
It's unbelievable.
he's just so good on his toes. Like Tony's like that too. Like they just like can think of anything on their toes.
What was Dana White doing? That was nuts.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of
Why does he always have to do that?
I don't know why they put him on there, to be honest. I know that him and Brady are buddies, but like he's just If you're gonna have like a special guest like that, it should be like a great comedian, not Dana White.
I just didn't understand like his bit. Like I got it because like it's the most Dana White bit of all time,
Yeah.
but like he's just got like Fox News brain rot,
Yeah.
and he just like always has to find a way to just like throw one jab in there.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, like why did you even have to do that? Yeah, Sean got fucking flamed.
Yeah.
That's just a bad spot to be wearing a pink suit.
That is.
And an event like that, bad spot.
I'm
to be
sure he
wearing a
knew.
Pink suit.
I'm sure he knew.
No, he knew it was coming.
He wants to get
I don't
flamed.
know if he knew it was coming. Roasts haven't happened for a couple of years, dude.
Yeah. But he's been on Kill Tony, so like he understands, like
So he knew it was coming.
he knew it was
He
coming.
knew it was coming. The pink suit might have been surgical.
Yeah. It might have
Dude,
been.
it would kind of piss me off that Shane Gillis was in the crowd and not up there.
Did you see what he was wearing, dude? I
Yeah.
think it's so funny how he like never gets dressed up. He just wears
The
his
Quagga
like
House hat or whatever.
the Nike like most classic Nike black hoodie of all time. So good. And everyone's in suits and ties and shit.
Like, I don't know why he wasn't up there. He should have totally been up there. He would
No,
have
I
been
know. He
so
would've been
good.
so good. Dude, one guy that I forgot about that was on there was fucking Ron Burgundy. Will
Dude.
Ferrell. That was so funny.
And I love how, like,
So
you have to
good.
remember, like, just for me, I know,
Yeah.
you have to, Riker, we're going to get to the plays. I promise. We got some shit to throw. But sometimes I have to remember that, like, he's playing Ron Burgundy. It's not like Will Ferrell
Yeah.
up there that he's trying to play the character from the movies. And, like, he murdered, dude.
Oh my god.
He was like,
so
God,
good.
he's so handsome. Hey, Ron, you're supposed to hate him. And it was like, dude, that shit was taking me out because I love Anchorman.
So good.
Like, it's one of my favorite movies of all time. But no, I thought it was actually really good.
Yeah, I agree. That was one of the better
Aaron
ones I've ever
Hernandez
seen,
caught
honestly.
some nuts straight.
Yeah, Tom Brady throwing straight.
Which is
to him was
crazy,
I didn't expect that coming.
Just crazy.
Julian
dude.
Edelman threw some crazy
He threw some
strays.
crazy strays.
Hmm.
Some
I mean, he
crazy strays.
He did kill a guy, so
He did.
it might be deserved.
I think we forget that he did do that. Why was there a random gallery? If you can explain to me, why was there a random gallery? I know his teammates were there for moral support.
Yeah.
But who were the guys on the other side?
They were all teammates.
Oh, so
In the
guy
back.
in the weird hat was just like, who was he?
In the weird hat.
In the suit and the weird hat on the right side behind Schultz, all the way at the top.
I don't think I really saw him. They were all teammates though.
Oh, okay. Kevin Hart killed it too, by the way.
Yeah, so good.
But like you knew he was gonna.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he just always knows he's gonna. Also, so funny that like everyone's making fun of Rob for being drunk or for being an idiot, and then he just totally fucked Kevin Hart's surprise.
Yeah.
Not the box. It's just like, dude, all Rob had to do was look for shot glasses,
Yeah.
and he picked up the black box that had the ring in it. Like
Yeah.
he's actually so fucking dumb. It's crazy. like he's actually so fucking dumb.
But he was
it's
like,
crazy.
sound it out, Rob. Sound it out. He like couldn't read the screen. That was so funny.
Well, because he was so. I think because he was literally seeing red.
I think he was so nervous too, because like he was just going on a rant. And he like couldn't think of his next words. They're gonna come out, and then he just was like, oh, and just had to take a breath. He like forgot that he was up there for a second.
But I think you also knew that like he felt like he was killing because there was a couple where he was like, "That was off the top." And it was just
for
like,
sure.
dude, everyone's laughing.
I just
'cause
thought of
you're
that
going
one
off
on top of my head. Yeah,
It's like-
dude, no, that wasn't funny at all.
at all. Everyone's laughing because you're just off the
Yeah.
rails right now. And then Kevin's like, "I think it's pretty obvious that Rob done a couple other things in alcohol right now."
This is live, so we can't hide it.
Yes, live.
Dude, Robert Kraft also fucking cooked. His
Dude.
was so good. Kevin said that he wrote all that stuff. That was so good.
Dude, Robert Kraft fucking cooked.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And Vladimir Putin, if you're watching, give me my fucking ring back.
That was so good.
Also, too, I know him and Bill have some beef. I didn't know about Bill's ring camera. That was nuts. Have you seen that video?
Mm-mm.
You know when Tom was like, "My favorite ring is the camera that caught you leaving that girl's house."
No.
Dude, like a couple months ago, fucking, I didn't even never came up on my feed other than last night. Fucking Bill Belichick got caught leaving someone's house in a ring camera with no shirt on after his
Never
divorce.
seen that.
Yeah, dude, like nuts. So like that was just so funny. But dude, I know they have beef, him and Robert Kraft. I'm sure of it. But Bill was still such a douche at the end there.
Yeah, he was just weird.
When they were trying to do the shot, and he
Yeah.
was just like didn't say anything. But Robert Kraft was like, "This is the greatest coach." I'm sure they got beef because like Robert Kraft fired him or whatever, and like probably blamed a lot of shit on him. And the documentary did Bill pretty dirty. But like, dude, you can tell Robert Kraft's getting old. Like the handshakes, like he just stood up there like such a douchebag.
Yeah, he did kind of. Well, that's kind of who.
And then
is,
he
right?
might have a no alcohol rule for himself, but he also didn't take the shot. I don't know if you saw that.
No, he did. I saw that he did it after, like when he was walking to the seat, he drank it,
Oh.
which was a weird thing to do.
What?
Yeah.
Also, I find it so hard to believe that Rob and Tom have never gotten drunk together.
I don't think Tom drinks.
Because Rob was being so serious. He was
I
like,
don't think
I've
Tom-
never had a drink with you, fucker.
I don't think Tom ever drank when he was in the NFL. Because remember that TB12 thing, he like
Wow.
wouldn't.
Did they actually file for bankruptcy?
Who? Brady?
TB12.
Oh yeah, twice I think.
What?
Yeah, because originally it wasn't. I think originally it was like a bunch of different shit. It was like a lifestyle plan. It wasn't like just like a food thing. And I think that they just like got fucked. But, yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that, dude. Yeah, Tom was hammered at the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah,
parade.
so they definitely did.
But Rob was like, I've never been able to have a drink with you guys. But if I'm Tom, I probably wouldn't want to drink with Rob either. Like,
Yeah.
dude, Kevin Hart nailed it. He was like, dude, Rob was the kind of guy that when he gets drunk, you want to avoid.
Yeah,
So I feel like he just gets you in a spot where you're gonna make mistakes.
for getting into a fight with someone. Absolutely.
Randy Moss's was good. I didn't understand the whole ring begging thing though.
Yeah, I didn't think that was. I thought that he might have been the worst one. to
Give
be
me a
honest.
ring.
Yeah,
But he tried his hardest.
no, he did. I mean, he's
You know,
not
I
a
think he
comedian.
gave a great
yeah.
job.
Anyone who's not a comedian, I'm not gonna like rip you for not being good.
No,
It's
yeah.
not an easy thing to do.
Tom came up at the end, bow on it. I think he did a great job.
Yeah, it was really good.
Great job. But yeah, I think it was super good. I mean, I feel like Netflix should do that more often, but I just, not that I'm ever going to be that famous, but I would never do that.
No.
Like, I don't know why Tom did that. Apparently they gave him 8 figures. You couldn't pay me enough to sit up there and get ripped like that. Because I know it's all good fun, dude, but he was getting nailed.
Yeah.
Like nailed.
when Ron Burgundy kept on calling her Giselle.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
Dude, but also Bill killed it too. It's hard to butt
Yeah.
heads with Tom when his head's so far up Andrew Guerrero's
Yeah,
ass. I was
that
like,
was good.
holy shit, that was a
Yeah.
good one. But I feel like everyone cooked.
Yeah.
Everyone had one or two that cooked, but I think
For
it was
sure.
like Nikki Glazer and Tony
For sure.
murdered.
For sure.
Like murdered.
Peyton Manning was good too.
I forgot he
was in on
came
it.
out. He was good
Peyton Manning
too,
was good,
dude.
yeah.
He was
I
good
kind of
too.
consider him like a comedian. He's not like an actual comedian, obviously, but he's always been
No, he's phenomenal.
kind of funny and like good on the mic.
I think they blew it not having Eli.
Yeah.
I don't think Eli could do that, but I think it would be really funny.
Did
if
you
Eli
see
came
Eli's
out.
tweet?
No.
I think he said like, let me see. It was something like he was scared to be, or I thought about attending the roast of Tom Brady last night, but I did not want to roast him for a third time.
Wow, that would have been all time.
Yeah.
That would have been all time. Literally all time tweet. Holy shit. Yeah, Kevin Hart saying Giselle was AB's +1 was fucking nuts. That was also fucking nuts. All right, what else happened? We got a little bit of time left.
There
There
wasn't much. I mean,
Knicks move on, Magic
Stars.
eliminated, Stars move on, Rangers Canes is going to be a phenomenal series. What else is going on?
the golf this weekend was
I didn't tap in.
nothing crazy. Fucking dude, actually, it was kind of crazy at the end.
The Leafs going down in the way they did was nuts.
That was crazy.
But keep going.
This dude choked on 18, bogeyed a par 5 on 18 to lose the.
Was it the one that Dave Portnoy put on Twitter where he like chipped into the sand trap?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was mid shit.
so bad.
That
He
was
just had to get
mid
up
shit.
onto the green and 2-putt to win, or to go to a playoff, and he
Dude.
didn't do that.
Dude.
Melt. Like
That's
actually,
an actual melt.
actual
shot.
melt.
Holy shit.
no,
No, the Leafs, though, that was brutal.
yeah,
That was brutal, dude.
that was bad.
That was brutal.
UFC,
That was brutal. I didn't watch
Pantoja,
that card.
Pantoja won. He's a fucking
I
dog.
don't even know who that is. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not tapped in like that.
He won. Jose Aldo won. I know you know him.
I did.
He won.
That's
He was
sick.
plus Chicky
Oh,
out of retirement. He came back.
Oh, just to beat someone's ass
Yeah, number
That's
12
sick.
fighter in the division. It was
Wow.
kind of interesting.
out of retirement, just smoking.
Yeah, beat the fuck out of him.
man. Imagine being top 12. You're like, dude, Jose Allen's coming out of retirement. Fuck, beat his ass.
Yeah, this guy won
Smoke.
6 in a row. He was like
Oh.
climbing his way up there, and then Jose
man.
came back and just.
Did you see
spoiled
the
it.
guys cutting weight together in the same?
Yeah,
What was
yeah.
that?
I think it's like for moral support.
I don't know if I'd want my buddy on me like that. While I'm
Yeah.
sweating my
I
brain.
mean, it makes you sweat more.
While I'm sweating my brain. Yeah, maybe it's for the sweat.
Maybe.
I don't know. That was zesty though. Tell you what,
Yeah.
it was a zesty weight cut. Dude, yeah, I want to talk about the Leafs for a second. Like, what are like? That is the most unserious org of all time.
I know. They're
Like,
just-
literally I felt so bad for Chelly. Like,
You just
literally the
know.
most unserious org of all time.
But you just know, like it's every year, dude. They're the Cowboys of hockey. We said
Like-
it before the playoffs started.
Literally, dude.
They are the Cowboys of hockey.
Literally. All right, let's surf some slate. We got like 9 minutes left. Run me the. Welcome back to Slate Surfers, part of the show where Josh and I surf the slate. We give you the plays of the day. And by the way, I have my broomski out. 'Cause I clean swept, Josh.
Okay.
I don't know if people are like aware that I clean swept yesterday. 5 and zip. other than $100 on Lawrence Butler to get a hit. And he went walk, pop out, 3 strike swinging, 3 swing strikeout. Like, what am I doing betting on Lawrence Butler to get a hit, man? That's just moose shit. All right.
For some reason, I thought you were talking. I thought you said Lawrence Butler. I'm like, dude, who the fuck are you talking?
I did.
About? No, I thought you meant like Lawrence, like
our
like
Lauren has a Butler.
I'm like, who the fuck are you talking?
Lawrence
about?
Butler was playing ball yesterday. I
Yeah.
threw $100 on him to get a hit. We got a great site today. I already tweeted it. The Knicks -5.5. Let's start right. Let's start it right. Back in the Garden, back in the greatest arena of all time. You got the moose shit Pacers. Just start well. Go up 1-0.
Yeah.
I don't care if we drop one at home. We're not gonna drop one at home. It's gonna be a 4-0 sweep. But let's just make a statement game 1. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the Pacers are flying a little bit too high, and we just had to go rounds with the Sixers. So it's just punch them in the mouth.
Yeah.
Like, come out, punch them in the mouth.
I think they're gonna.
I will say, though, I'm a little worried. I was thinking about this last night. I'm a little bit worried that the Knicks aren't going to make the finals because they're not going to have the legs, dude. If they don't 4-0 the Pacers and the Pacers take them 6 or 7 games, they're not going to have the legs in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Even that
Their
Boston
starters
series
are
is
just
done quick.
playing 45 minutes a game,
Yeah,
dude.
they
It's
are.
not sustainable.
Yeah.
It's not sustainable. And they didn't get enough rest because you had to go 6 with the Sixers.
Yeah.
If you're going to have your starters play 45 minutes a game, dude, you need to like get rest. You need to.
That's a Tom Thibodeau special. He just loves doing that. He plays everyone for as long as they can possibly play.
But it's not going to be sustainable if they make the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
If they get by the Pacers and the Pacers make this a series, I think the Celtics are going to have their way with them because, dude, I don't care how professional you are. I don't care how good your wind is. I don't care how much you've been working on it. You're not going to have the legs, dude.
Yeah.
You're not going to have the legs.
They only play like 6, 7 guys, 7 guys.
Literally 7.
Yeah.
Miles McBride is the 7th guy, but like, dude, I don't even think he's going to be able to get you over that hump.
Yeah.
Because he's not playing 25, 30 minutes. He's playing like 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, dude, these guys are playing 42, 43 minutes a game.
Yeah, hopefully they don't die out. I'm a big fan of this Knicks team, honestly. I would love to see them get to the finals. But
Yeah.
I agree. Like, I mean, they do get ran out. That's
They've
kind
been
of the
doing that all
problem.
year. I agree with Giants fan. They've been doing that all year. And you want to hope it's going to be fine, but playoff basketball is different than regular season. 42 minutes in the regular season versus 42 minutes in a playoff environment is so different, dude. So fucking different.
Very different.
So different. I mean, I hope Tibbs goes to 8. That'd be perfect. I saw someone in chat said he's open to going to 8-man, Colin in the Twitch chat. I hope he goes to 8 because you need to. Especially against the Pacers, I think you can go a little deeper on your bench. I think you can go a little deeper against the Pacers on your bench. But I took the Knicks -5.5 as my first bet of the day. Woke up, clicked the button. Let's just start well at home.
Love it.
Why do we not just take Minnesota with the points again? I think they're the team that we think they are. I think that roster is perfectly built to dismantle the Nuggets because you can do a 2-man rotation on Jokic of 2 guys that are going to give him fucking problems.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Anthony Edwards is that good that he shuts down Jamal Murray. So basically you're saying Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Michael Porter Jr. have to beat me and cover 5 points. No shot. Just give me the Timberwolves +5.5.
Yeah, I just take their money line. Fuck it.
Every time you give me points at the Timberwolves in this series, I'm going to take that.
I think that so they're 5.5 point dogs, right? Usually in the NBA, it flips like 6.5 points when they go back home. So it'll probably be like they'll be like -1.5. So you can, dude, I would just take their money line every game. I think they win this series. They're just buzzing.
Dude, I agree. And also I tweeted it, and I think a lot of people were tweeting it. We like to joke around a lot. And by we, I mean the sports public, the sports media. I don't put us in the sports media category, but I mean like the guys on ESPN, Fox Sports, all those guys. Anthony Edwards is legitimately him.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times we're like, oh, he's fucking him. Anthony Edwards is actually him.
Yeah.
The way he plays ball and what he's doing to the teams that he's playing and the players that he's playing against is disgusting, dude.
Yeah,
and he's 22 years old.
Next face of the NBA, easily. He's
him. 22 years old.
Yeah.
Dude, he had Jamal Murray in a fucking spin cycle and then hit a step back on him. And he's doing it in a way that I'm not going to lie, I wouldn't be shocked if Michael Jordan's his dad.
Yeah. No,
dude, he's working the mid-range. He's dropping threes on you.
Too, yeah. And they're just, it's auto. That's the scary thing.
Auto.
When he's taking tough ass shots, you're like, oh, that's auto. Dude, fade away from the baseline.
And he's clamping the best guy on the other end that he can guard. Jamal Murray is in his pocket.
Yeah.
And then he goes down and puts Jamal Murray on skates.
Dude,
he's going to be a
he's
fucking
different.
problem,
he's
dude.
different. He's so fun to watch.
Also, shout out Nasrid in the chat. Flamed her.
Yeah. Pretty dope. That,
Underratedly good.
Pretty dope that KD was his favorite player growing up, and now KD says that he's his favorite player.
Dude, that's like
pretty
the
dope.
all-time dream come true.
Pretty sick. Yeah.
I also don't mind Anthony Edwards being the face of the league. Like, he just eats hot fries every single day.
Yeah.
Like, he has to eat a bag of hot fries every single day.
You know who he
And then he
reminds
goes
me
out
of?
there and just fries
He
the best
reminds me
team
of
in the
Ocho
NBA.
Cinco. Like the
Yeah.
NBA Ocho Cinco.
Yeah,
Just like
yeah,
will
yeah.
say whatever, fucking eat whatever, do whatever, and
Doesn't give a
just still
fuck.
go out there and ball on you.
Like,
He's a little better than Ocho Cinco.
Yeah, I mean,
a
it's
lot better.
just
But
a little
yeah.
better than Ocho Cinco.
Just his mentality.
And I wouldn't be shocked. I'm going to take the points. Riker Smith in the YouTube chat. I'm going to take the points with the Timberwolves. I don't think Josh is wrong in taking the money line, but I just don't know if the Nuggets drop 2 at home. But I don't think the Nuggets will blow out this Timberwolves team once this series. And honestly, if the Timberwolves get this one, I wouldn't be shocked if the Nuggets get 4-0 swept after winning a championship.
That would be crazy.
Just because they ran into, but it's only because they're running into the perfect team build to dismantle it.
Yeah. They're damn good.
Like
too.
that Timberwolves roster is the perfect build to dismantle the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Literally perfect.
Dude, this series is gonna be so
You
fucking
rotate
fun.
Gobert and Towns on Jokic. When they're tired, you bring in Naz Reid. Anthony Edwards is fucking disgusting. Jaden McDaniels is gonna put clamps on somebody. Like they're literally the perfect team to dismantle this Nuggets franchise right now.
And they're fun to watch while doing it, which is amazing.
Unbelievable, dude.
It's not like they're like the Spurs just like boring you to death. And
Dude.
even like the Knicks. The Knicks are a boring team generally, I feel like, besides
Mhm.
Brunson. Like they're a defensive team. They're not gonna put up 120 points, but fucking Ant gets you going.
Winner of the series might win the finals. I agree. I agree with Seamus in the YouTube
I think
chat.
they probably do.
Like this might be the series where we look back at the end and we're like, dude, why are we even talking about the
Yeah.
East?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
why are we
I don't think
talking
you should
about
ever
the
talk about
East?
the East. I mean, it's one team that has a chance, I think. The
Well,
Celtics.
yeah, I
If
agree.
the Celtics get there, they're the only team I think that has a chance in the finals.
I agree.
I don't know if any other team
I love
has
the
a
Knicks,
chance.
but if they had to go up against this Timberwolves team, it would be
Yeah.
raps, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'd win a game.
Or the Nuggets.
They
I
might
think-
get a game on the Nuggets.
Yeah, maybe a game. But
I don't think
they wouldn't.
I
win
don't
the
think they get a
championship.
game on the Wolves though. Like this Wolves team is
think?
just playing where it's like, dude, I wouldn't want to play them. Like I don't want to play this Wolves team.
I mean, I don't think I would either.
I don't think that the Nuggets are going to lose, Colton. But I mean, if you're going to give me 5.5 points with the Timberwolves, I'm going to take it every single time. Every single time, I'm going to take it. I took it in game 1, smacked with these because they fucking won outright.
Yep.
Bruins, Panthers. What do you want to do in this game? Because I'll tell you what I want to do. This is going to be the grittiest series the NHL has ever seen.
Why does this game just scream under to me?
I agree. This is just a gritty fucking game, though.
Oh, yeah.
Gritty game.
Just screams under.
Do you take the Panthers at home game 1
Yeah, I think so.
just to get one?
I think Boston's pretty fraudulent, honestly.
I think so, too. I think they might have got lucky that they played the
Oh,
Leafs.
for sure they did.
And
And
I think they
just
might be
fold. Like it's an auto fold.
They might be walking into a team that's way better
Yeah.
than the Leafs.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Let's take the Panthers game 1 at home. I mean, might
3-1
as well.
Panthers final score.
I'll tell you what, though, if I could get the Bruins at +1.5, not at -190, I would take
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
Because like this is just going to be a gritty series where I don't think there's going to be a blowout on
Yeah.
either end. All right. I'll tell you what. There's an English Premier League game.
Yes, there is.
Man U Crystal Palace. The over is juiced. If it was at 2.5, I would have fucking nuked it. I don't know who's coming out for who, but whatever prop on Prize Picks they got for Elise on Crystal Palace, I need it in my veins. I need it in my veins.
Let's see.
Whatever the prop is for Elise on Prize Picks, I need it in my veins.
How do you spell his name? A-L?
OLISE.
O-L?
Olise. Michael
If this could load, that'd be great.
Olise. But whatever they got, I need it.
PP ain't loading.
Whatever they got up there, I need it.
Elise dribbles.
If they got
Is that a
dribbles up
thing?
there, yeah, it's like when
Like
you take
beating a
someone
guy?
on. Yeah. You
That
take
is-
someone on and beat them. He's fucking air for that, though. Whatever they got for that. But I don't know what to do here, Josh. I feel like if the over at 2.5 is anything 150 or above, I would take it. 3.5 scares me a little bit. I think there's going to be goals. Crystal Palace's offense is firing right now. I don't even mind a sprinkle on Crystal Palace because Man U is just junk.
It's attempted dribbles.
Yeah, what do we got?
4.5.
Yeah, I mean, that could be air, dude. He gets the ball at his foot and he just goes every single time. They feed him.
3 shots too.
I don't hate that at
3
all.
flat
No, like
shots.
their offense has been rolling.
Yeah, I
Literally
mean,
rolling.
It's just seeing them, like just based on names, seeing them plus 120 against Man U is kind of crazy.
I mean, they're playing well though.
No,
Like,
I know.
Crystal Palace
I'm just
playing
saying,
well.
just based on like names strictly. I feel like you just take Crystal Palace because it's a weird
I agree.
line.
If I can get the 2.5 at something reasonable, I'd take it. All right, I don't want to bleed into BTL too much, but let's talk a little bit of baseball, just a little bit. I feel like I've been dialing in a little bit.
Mhm.
Jesse Wool says United money line plus 200 lock. Be careful with that game. Just be careful with that game, man. Be careful with that game. I've been betting the Phillies in this series every single game. I might just take the -1.5 with Wheeler on the bump.
Do it. I like it.
I love the Phillies right now. They're literally a cash cow for me.
Yeah.
And I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop betting them.
Why would
I
you?
don't want to stop betting them.
Why would you?
The Guardians with McKenzie on the bump. I still don't know what to do with him this year. Every time I see him, I don't know what to do. Luis Castillo, we might have to take the over in that game. I know it's at 7.5, but he's not who we thought. He's not who he was or who he has been.
A lot of low totals today.
A lot of low totals.
Nothing over 8.5.
I'm sure there's going to be nerfy galore on my feed today.
Oh yeah.
With these pitchers for sure.
Oh yeah.
The Rangers are only -135 to the Red Hot A's, who just got their pack smoked by the Marlins last game.
Yeah.
That was brutal, dude. I don't know if you tapped into that, but that was brutal.
No, I did not see that. It's
And,
just funny to
Dude,
hear.
it was like 15-2.
Jesus Christ.
The
winning this game.
Dodgers are -300 to the Marlins.
You fade them.
The Dodgers?
Yeah.
You think the Marlins on a bounce back
Dude,
with Bueller on the bump?
System play in baseball is if a team's ever -300, you just take the other team's money line, and if you just keep doing it, you'll be up money by the end of the year.
Wow.
Just keep doing it. I'm not saying that for sure the Marlins are going to win, but if you do this the whole season, you will be up money.
B Boomin is also agreeing that Castillo gets railed today.
Rooker bonds.
All right, fine. I'll stay away. I was going to say, why don't we just take the Dodgers -1.5 because I watched the Marlins game a little bit yesterday because I needed the Marlins to score first. I was getting dirty
I guess they did.
on my book to get back from bookie piss, and they ended up scoring first, thank God. But I'll stay away. I'll stay away.
I mean, also a fair point. You could take the Dodgers because they did just score 15 runs. So you could just fade.
I'll stay away. The bats might be red hot, though.
They could be.
Going up against a Marlins team that's mushy.
They could be.
But they just beat the shit out of the A's. I don't mind the Rangers Athletics over.
Rangers,
Sneakily,
A's.
7.5. I know that's really low.
I don't hate that
With
either.
Heaney on the bump. I feel like that might get a little weird.
Yeah.
I feel like that might get a little weird.
8:40 game in Oakland just doesn't sound real.
Should we? Nick, close your ears. But the Mets are plus chicken against the moose shit Cardinals that just lost to the White Sox.
Yeah.
I feel like we might have to sprink on the Mets.
I think we should.
I think we might
I'm
have to
always down
sprink
to
on the
fade the
Mets.
cards.
All right, so I think my Justin Seals playing today. Is that your system? Just want to check in on you.
I don't know. I don't know what I think about that game. I'd probably take. The Cubs have just been like almost unbeatable at home this year.
Against you, Darvish?
Yeah, the line's moving towards the Padres, which kind of scares me. But I mean, our bats and pitching have been. Our bullpen's moose, but everything else in our team has been good. So I wouldn't mind touching us today. Touching a little -110 Cubs.
I'll tell you what I love. 3 baseball plays. Phillies -1.5. The Royals money line. They're the hottest team in baseball, and I want to tap for one game. And the Brewers are moosh.
Okay.
I just like fading the Brewers. So give me the Royals money line. The third play, I'm going to leave it up to a vote in chat. It's either the Rangers over or the Mets at plus chicken. Whichever I see more is going to be my third baseball play of the day, and I'm going to put more than one unit on one of those. So in the chat, before we wrap, I'm so sorry we're bleeding into BTL by this much, but the Rangers A's over or the Mets money line at plus chick. What do we like in the chat? What do we like in the chat? Oh my God, Josh, the new comments just came up.
Oh no.
LMNG said the Cubs.
Come on. There we go.
I don't know what I'm seeing more of. What am I seeing more of?
I don't know why it's not loading, but let's see.
What
We're
are you
seeing more.
of?
I see more Mets.
All right, Mets money line at plus chicken against the Moose Cardinals who just lost to the White Sox. All right, listen, we end every day with a little inspiration, a little motivation. That's just how we do it on the morning after. Okay, That's how we do it. That's how we roll. We never don't do it. I saw a video on my TikTok last night that I wanted to talk about just for 1 second. Just for 1 second. And it was a quote from Mark Cuban. He was talking in a podcast. All right. And he said, and he goes, live your life, find the things that you enjoy and chase them. And I had the pleasure of speaking to two gentlemen at the bar this weekend that were OU grads that were just asking me about like what we do, like Bookit sports and everything like that. And we're just being super nice. They're like, dude, it's so cool that you get to do what you're doing. And I agree. But I think I found something that I enjoyed and I just really chased it with my head down. And I don't think a lot of people do that enough. And I feel like when you look back, when it's all said and done, wouldn't you rather have done something and chased something that you enjoyed and that you were passionate about than just doing something that got you along? I don't know if that's bad advice or good advice, but I feel like if Mark Cuban's saying it, it's got to be true. It's got to be true. Find something you enjoy, live your life, and chase that thing that you enjoy, because I guarantee you at the end of it, it's going to lead to something that makes you a little happier than something that you're just doing to get by, is how I feel. I don't know if that's bad advice, good advice, but it's some Mikey Overs advice on a Monday. Take a step forward for me today. It gets easier every time you do it. I'm not asking you to jog. I'm not asking you to sprint, but just take one step forward every single day with me. By the end of the year, we're going to be sprinting together. I know how hard life can be. Good morning, good afternoon, good night from the morning after. You stay right there. We got BTL coming up next, same stream. Don't close the tab. Tell them I said what's up, and tell them we're on the Mets Plus Chicken. I want to see what they say. We'll see you here tomorrow, same time, same place. I love you guys so much. Let's go have one.